had an accident with a rental car. Today I'm going to be sharing my experience. How did the accident happen? How did I pay the rental car? How did I pay? Did the insurance pay? What was the process after the accident happened? So I upgraded the initial car which I had booked was in manual. So I upgraded the car from manual to auto, but it was still in the same range. So what they didn't tell me, I booked an insurance, but I did not know that the insurance company is different from the rental car insurance at the time. So what happened is in the morning, I booked a car, I think on a Sunday. The following day on a Monday, I had an accident. So it was a small car, so the impact was fairly not stopped. So I hit somebody from behind a while. So called the rental car. They're like, okay, if you can drive, you can drive to the nearest other rental car in the area where I was, or else you can just keep on using it until the day of return, things like that. So I was like, you know what, this car I can still drive it. Let me sort all the troubles when I'm done upon the return. Okay, so now I'm worried, like what's gonna happen, because I'm not sure exactly. This is my first time of having an accident with a rental car. I'm not sure what is gonna happen, and there's these terms of liability and all that, yeah, the access fees and all everything. But what I knew is I paid for insurance, but the worry, it's still at the back of my mind. I continued with the rental car whilst still it's damaged, but I still drove it for those days. I remember I ended up extending the booking because I had to stay a bit longer. So I extended the booking and I still drove the same car. And then I went to return the car, and then upon returning the car, I returned the car a day before because I had to book in to stay at the airport for the night before I flew out the following morning. So I had the time, the opportunity, so I had to go to the desk to ask them, like, okay, what's next? What happens now? They'll be like, no, it's fine, everything will be sent through the email. I'm like, okay, but I do have insurance. I need a confirmation. I'm like, no, you do have insurance, but it's not with us, it's a third party. So I was like, but when I booked everything there. It means you signed a contract with that was me now. I thought you signed the contract with the bookings.com that whatever the insurance, you guys cater for that because it's the insurance, whoever you agreed to them renting you the insurance. So you do the claiming and everything. They're like, no, it's a third party. You pay us, and then you claim from the insurance after paying us. I'm like, what? Okay, so I did not understand. So I'm like, okay, fine, just send me everything through the email so I can go through everything and find out what are the possibilities. So mind you, it was I don't have money. I don't have the money. So they wanted me to pay around about 29,000, and I didn't have the money, and I don't have even the money to go and seek advice to the lawyer. What must I do now? What I know is I do have an insurance, but the rental car wants me to pay first and then claim afterwards. So what I did is, from the day when I had an accident, I went on ChatGPT, whatever. I uploaded the documents which I had, and then I told ChatGPT the conversation I had with the rental car and everything. So whatever I did during the process, I went and uploaded everything under the conversation which I had with ChatGPT, so I could update him on everything like I was speaking to my own lawyer. They gave me, there was not a proper invoice. So I cannot now claim because I do not have a proper invoice. So I wrote an email asking for a proper invoice, which they could not give me because they didn't had one. So, and on the other side, I'm receiving threats like if you don't pay by certain date to this, we're gonna send you away. That is now from the rental company, and I'm now scared because this is my first time experience. I've never experienced something like this. So all this conversation, I end up, I'll take it and then I put it up on ChatGPT. I also do my own research, like, okay, what must I do? So then I was advised that force them for the invoice because they cannot do that. They do not have an invoice. They cannot charge you. This is just an estimate. You have a right to request for an invoice. Okay, which I did. And every time they would send me from one person to another, you have to address the emails to different people. And mind you, I'm in a different country. So at the end of the story, I ended up going to a rental car, same company but in my country where I am. So I went there and then I told them the information. They also could not get hold of the rental car in Joburg because they said we also get them, go through them through the emails or through the phone calls. Sometimes they do not answer, so they were not really helpful, and they also could not understand some of the fees which were allocated to me, which I was supposed to pay. Okay, and after back and forth with the rental car, they eventually sent me an invoice. So after sending me a detailed invoice as it was requested by the insurance claim, I did submit that to the insurance. Mind you, I haven't paid the rental company, so they have got my card. When you get a rental car, you give them your card details, so the payment did not go through. And the other thing which I forgot to tell you is they charged me twice, because when I booked the car, they took the money, but the money was on hold. It did not go through. Eventually, when I took the car back in, they did another deduction. Instead of releasing the initial amount which they had on hold, they went and did a fresh transaction. So now I'm charged already twice. And now to get that money again, to say, okay, you have charged me twice for this rental. It was basically for the rental for the time and duration of the period. So now those funds, the other funds, they were still on hold, and they're held by the rental company. And then I tried to go to the bank. The bank sends me to the rental company that they must release. And now it was now after a month. According to the bank, also after a month, if there's any money on hold, it should be released to the bank, and it's not. And trying to get hold of the rental company, they could not give me any solution, or they will always like send me to the other person, like email or CC me in the emails to the other person, like, and they not giving me a solution, or they not finding the funds, of which I'm sending them that there is funds still. You put it up on hold, you did not release those funds, but you went and did a new transaction. But at last it was released back. After a certain time period, the bank releases back to your account, I think after a month. So, but actually what happened is when I filed to the insurance company for the claim, after receiving all the documents, guys, it did not take me 2 days. The insurance paid out. Eventually, guys, I was at rest. I managed to pay out of the insurance money, not from my account. I did not have the money. With the help of ChatGPT, which was my lawyer. But I'm not saying do that, but I was in a situation where I didn't know what to do. You know, I'm stuck. This is the situation, and likely the insurance paid within days. So without me insisting for them to give me the detailed invoice, it dragged them a long time to get that. They were just gonna get an estimate and then just do give just claim that money from me, and I have to pay it from my account. But in the end, I had not to pay it from my account because luckily I did not have it. So yeah, this was very sad. Like, it was not nice. Really, it was not nice. And the threats I was getting from the rental company that if you don't pay but there's certain date, and they keep on trying to um, take the money from my account with those threats, and whilst they not giving you the full detailed information of what you're asking them, they not give you what you're asking them, but they want you to provide them what they want. So it's unfortunate, it happens every day. So thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Love you.